Interesting new discoveries are helping researchers rewrite the history of the biblical and early Christian eras. The discoveries are helping in archaeology and history regain relevance for modern religious communities. News with Rick Sanchez producer Joe Ricci has this story.
Researchers in Israel have reportedly discovered a biblical-era town by the name of Ziklag. A joint expedition of researchers from Hebrew University and Macquarie University in Sydney, Australia, say the ruins, located near the southern town of Kiryat Gat in Israel, date to 1,000 years before the birth of Christ. In the book of Samuel, it is written, "David and his men reached Ziklag on the third day. Now the Amalekites had raided the Negev and Ziklag. They had attacked Ziklag and burned it, and had taken captive the women and everyone else in it, both young and old. They killed none of them, but carried them off as they went on their way. When David and his men reached Ziklag, they found it destroyed by fire, and their wives and sons and daughters taken captive." Researchers found the remains of stone buildings, tools, vessels, and oil lamps in Ziklag. The findings bolster the idea that King David ruled over a much wider swath of territory and a united kingdom of Judea. David continues to be a sacred symbol for Israel. Israel has utilized the story of David versus Goliath to mirror its own position as a small, independent state surrounded by territorially larger and at times enemy nations. Meanwhile, in the Russian city of Derbent, on the Caspian Sea coast, scientists have discovered one of the oldest Christian churches in the world, utilizing a technology referred to as muon radiography. The 39-foot building, located in the northwest sector of the medieval fortress of Narinkala, is almost completely hidden underground and built of local shell limestone. It dates to about 300 years after the birth of Christ. These two discoveries are providing real physical context to eras once considered mythical or unknown. Researchers eagerly await further results before firm conclusions can be drawn about Ziklag and the spread of early Christianity. Who knows what will be found next? Reporting for the News with Rick Sanchez, Joseph Ricci, RT.
So you haven't heard that we're the ones covering the stories that you won't see covered anywhere else? In Venezuela, Kazakhstan, let's go to Hong Kong. And the media reaction to that has been crickets. How about the way we cover those stories? What the hell does that mean? Wowee, wowee, wowee. That's the key word in this case, uprising. Keep? Can you believe that? Watching. This is the right thing for members of the media to do, to actually pick sides. Look, if you like what you see, subscribe.